Bad man get all the ability, then they respect my gentility. All around in the vicinity, they know say we shut down the whole community. No they wait that they take all opportunity. All my brothers assemble here in unity. I'm a very against the grain. Yeah,
like you're an independent thinker.
Yeah, I feel like most people aren't independent thinkers, and I actually talk about it with my friends a lot. Like most people, the things that will spew out to you, it's like regurgitated stuff. Sometimes they're so deep-seated, they really actually believe that's their own thoughts.
Welcome to the Producer Pod.
All
today,
right.
My name is still Raivis.
All right.
And today we have a special guest. He is award-acclaimed writer, performer,
You know what I mean?
rapper, overall cool human being, at least as far as the last 5 minutes. Nah, he's cool. He's one of the Avengers. His name is Acquaaah.
The only black one.
The only black
You know what I'm saying?
Avenger. How does it feel?
It's an honor, you know what I'm saying, when I was chosen to be an Avenger, when I protect the people, I'm just here for it.
I mean, you pretty much do the equivalent of what a boat does.
Pretty much, you know, just like
transport people with water.
Essentially, you know what I'm saying, like I talk to fish sometimes. I look crazy doing it,
but you talk to animals.
Yeah, it looks crazy when I do it, but you know what I'm saying, that's like a...
What do they say?
What did the fish say?
Yeah.
Man, you wouldn't...
What are you guys talking about? Like,
you know, like, usually they kind of just talking about how they don't want to get eaten by bigger fish, and they kind of wonder, like, dang. So, like, can the people outside of the water, like, see air? You know,
so that's what they have those kind of questions.
Yeah, they're like wondering if we can see air, or if we like float in the air.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess because they don't really see us. They don't really know what legs are.
Yeah.
So they're just like, what's going on here?
Facts.
They don't even know what gravity is.
They don't. They kind of just like floating around.
Like their idea of physics is completely different than
100%.
They probably live in fear majority of their life.
Yeah.
Of like being eaten every single day.
Pretty much. Can you imagine, like, you've never seen a hand before, and then like all of a sudden, like you see like
is something coming down and grabbing you? Like, damn. Yeah, it's freaky.
Yeah.
That reminds me of the Super Smash Bros. Hand that you had to fight.
Oh, bro. You played Smash Bros?
A long time ago. Back in the day.
Yeah, that hand is crazy. Hey, that hand is OP.
Yeah, like what the heck? Like
like man, he hit you with the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, so you're a rapper. You and John Clark actually performed together pretty recently.
Yeah, at Union Stage. You know, shout out to my boy JC. Shout out to Sterling. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that came out to that show. It was a spectacular show. I had a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was a phenomenal show, and we're actually running it back. March 22nd, 23rd. It's a Saturday. We're running it back. Yeah, so
that's what's up. So
I think that was like, I don't know, like the first show where it kind of felt like, oh, okay, this is kind of paying off. This is
nice. Yeah, it looked like a big venue.
Shout out to Blasian. He had like a Soul Train line going.
What's that?
It's like people. It's like they open. It's like there's people on either side. People just dance down the middle.
Do you get nervous or you get a feeling?
You know, very interestingly, I used to get nervous. Actually, I think like my very first show that I did, it was called like the Sesh Collective. It used to be like around like Howard campus. That were organized by some Howard students. And my very first show I went with John Clark actually, and as we were about to perform, I was at the elevator getting ready to leave because I was so nervous.
Oh wow.
I was like, nah bro, I'm not doing it.
What?
I was like, it was looking for me to perform, and I'm like hitting the button on the elevator.
Yeah.
So it's like before I used to get nervous, but now it's more so like excitement. You know what I'm saying? I think like I've done it and so long now. It's just like
it's your time to shine, man.
Yeah.
So you were how'd the crowd receive you? Did you feel like the DC vibe, like they receive you well, or like?
You know, that was the best crowd I've ever seen at a show. Cause usually I think the shows that we used to do, people would just kind of be standing there. You know what I'm saying? Like, too cool for school. You know what I'm saying?
I've
So it's
seen it
like,
before.
yeah, but like this time the crowd was like engaging. They were like, you know what I'm saying? There was good like rapport. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah.
So what is it like? Because I can imagine. So you got like a crowd of 100 people. They all paid to see you guys, and then you're like, yeah, and it's just like they don't care about you.
Yo.
Like, why did they even go to a show if they're not going to be hyped?
I asked myself that same thing, yo, because I'm like, yo, why would you leave your house and just come here and just stand there? It's almost like people going to the club, like they pay money to get in the club, and then they get in the club and they don't dance, they don't do nothing, they just stand on the wall and just look cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes people don't want to do something they would consider like embarrassing, because I'm not gonna lie, jumping up and down to somebody jumping up and down on stage saying, yeah, jump.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of crazy if you, like, I guess, look at it like that.
I mean, it's just transference of energy.
That's real.
That's
real.
You're just creating the vibe, and then other people are just joining along. That's just like the fun of it.
That is the fun of it, but sometimes I feel like people don't want to join it because they're like, oh, like, I don't want to look a certain way. Like, I got to keep my composure.
Yeah. That's the thing is, like, I guess with certain types of music, because the image being portrayed is a certain way that people feel like they're cool behind their music.
Yeah.
So, like, they can't express it as much. They have to be like, yeah, I like it, like, it's cool. But
Yeah.
they can be like, yeah, it's the best thing ever.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think, yeah, honestly, and like, I think this is like all show goers, man. If you go to a show, bro, just turn up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let the artist feel the love, because, like, when you pay money,
Yeah, to see that person.
you might as well have fun while you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, a show is best for, like, all people involved when, one, the artist is able to perform like he's performing in a shower, and the audience is able to, like, turn up and jump around and also sing along, like, you're also performing in the shower.
What?
Like, cause when you're performing in the shower, you're kind of just like singing, going crazy, like, you don't care, cause it's just you, right? So I'm like, if you take that same mentality and do that at a show, like, it'll be a great time. Like, it's almost like people say, like, dance like nobody's watching.
Right.
Yeah.
So were you always outgoing?
Was I always outgoing? I was always outgoing, but now I'm, like, more reserved with my outgoingness.
Really?
Yeah, like, I mean, like, if the energy is cool, like, you're a cool dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you're lying, you know what I'm saying?
You're with you.
But, like, I'm not always like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, like, I get a sentence where it's like, oh, I just, like, sit back and sing or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm outgoing sometimes.
It makes sense. I mean, I'm kind of the same. I'm introverted for the most part.
That's right.
And so, like, me talking to people is not my first inclination.
Really?
Like, in public.
Dang.
Yeah, because it's kind of like I need what is it to be like a normal civilized human?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to interact with people. Oh, okay, so now I start. It's weird that, like, I think it's just kind of, maybe it's part of the creative side. The, like, my brain's always thinking about other things, and then I sometimes feel that, like, me and society are just completely different in the way we think.
I feel that. I really feel that. I feel like I'm a very against the grain. Yeah, like,
You're an independent thinker.
Yeah, I feel like most people aren't independent thinkers, and I actually talk about it with my friends a lot. Like, most people, like, the things they will spew out to you, it's like regurgitated stuff, but, like, sometimes they're so deep seated they really actually believe that's their own like thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, we get brainwashed from a very early age, and it's like constantly we're getting fed random things on social media that's what's happening in the news, and this is what's going on. I always just kind of look at everything skeptically. I don't know what to believe anymore. I just leave it to everyone else to decide, and I'm not bothering about it.
You know, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like, I think when I see everybody in society going one direction, I kind of have to stop and think, like, everybody doing this at the same time, It's like it's kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
I think that's just the society we live in now. That's just the climate we live in. I believe the society we live in, it's like we're in like a glass cage and like we're being like just distracted with one thing after the next while they do some shady stuff in the background.
Yeah, I think they're always just like the higher ups are just looking for excuses to take our power away.
No, seriously. And this is going to be so controversial, guys, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech, opinion, whatever. But like even with 9/11, right? They used that fear to take away a little bit of control that people had. And with COVID, I feel like they were testing the boundaries of like how much can we get away with. Like, during COVID was the biggest wealth transfer in I don't even know how many years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like like I think as time goes on, like the government is probably gonna emasculate majority of the people. Like they're gonna strip everything away from us and kind of make us just like dumbed down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, if you really think about even the concept of world peace, you know how much control we'll have to give up. Like so much freedom would have to be given up in order for world peace to happen.
You know, I agree. World peace is a hoax. I was just reading, they said $1 billion of weaponry that we sent to Ukraine, the Pentagon can't find where it went. I'm like, how can't you track $1 billion of missiles and blah blah?
But they can track, the IRS can track every cent.
It's like, yo, you know, if somebody like didn't declare like, I don't know, 10K. You know what I'm saying? And you can't find $1 billion. And people will buy it. I think it's a lot of cover-ups and low-key, like, smokes and mirrors that's going on. I have a huge distrust for the government. I think most of them at the upper echelons are kind of evil anyways. Like, they don't really have the best interests of society at heart.
How is it possible for one person to understand society?
Oh, literally.
Like, or just a group of people. I mean, if I see a fat politician, I'm like, they don't care enough about themselves.
Like, bro,
it's like that.
On.
I know it's like kind of judgmental, but I just think like, how can you be taking care of us if you can't take care of
yourself? It's like that's real. I feel like most politicians are out of touch because like even like with music, right? If when you're coming up, your music is so relatable, but you get to a certain point, you made so much money that you're not even relatable. Like you know what I'm saying? I seen this interview that Bill Gates did. He doesn't even know how much a bag of chicken costs. You know what I'm saying? And the politicians that are representing us are people that are mingling with people like him, and he's lobbying for things and other people are lobbying for things. So it's like they're more worried about the billions of dollars and stuff they're getting. They're not worried about your issues. They're worried about keeping the money coming. So it's like they're gonna do that because that's what's paying them.
Right.
But I think the few politicians that do care about the people, they either get killed or they get blackballed, and then it's like they're not relevant anymore.
It did make me think like, yeah, we're just buying into these systems that we've adopted from years and years, and now it's like we're not thinking for ourselves as much, and we're just, hey, just let the government take care of it.
I agree with what you're saying, because like it's disguised under like, oh, it's making your life more convenient. Or it's like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, make it better.
We're protecting you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And people just eat it up. But man, this whole system is a scam, bro. Like me, I believe the only thing that could better
or change,
all of this is really God. Maybe like the Christian God.
Like, Christian God?
Yeah. Like
why does it have to be Christian guys?
You know, this is so controversial, but I believe that the Christian God is the only true God. You know what I'm saying? And people that believe in other religions are gonna be like, well, how can you be so sure that out of all the gods, that one God is the one? But it's like, if you look at all the religions, right? All of them are basically men, or like how mankind can work to attain or to get close to divinity. Right?
Okay.
So it's like what humans can do. So this is within your capability. But when you come to Christianity, everything that Christianity tells you, it tells you you can't do it. You're incapable of touching divinity on your own. Divinity has to come to you. first, right?
I think that anytime when a religion excludes other religions, it's like a little bit of a red flag to me. But because I don't knock anyone's game for believing what they believe in. You know, that's just their way of coping with the world around them, and if that helps them get a better understanding of being selfless and trusting in an outer force, by all means believe in your God. For me, it's like the power of the universe, power of good versus evil, karma, being a good person, having those morals. I was raised in a Christian household growing up, but have branched out, and now I'm more of just a spiritual person, but in my own way. You know, I believe deep down we all have light within, and that is the energy that is going to be driving us into, and we can feel it when we're going off path, and we're on the right path. You just feel it within. It aligns with you. We all have that alignment. So that's what I look at. I view as God, and then also the mysterious powers of the universe.
That's real.
So
that's real.
I don't necessarily think it should be anyone against anyone. What would heaven be like?
You said, what would heaven be like for me?
Yeah.
Man, you know, honestly, I can't even imagine that. But if I could say, just like, I guess, like in my own understanding, I would say like heaven would probably just be like just euphoria.
Bubble bath.
Nah, not even. I think we're still gonna be like doing like work, but like we won't have to work to live. Like it's not like you have to go to work so you can have a roof over your head. Like all your needs are taken care of, and like your function would just probably just to like ascend, because I feel like there's more, like once you get to the other side there's still more information, and there's still like dimensions within that realm. Yeah, so like you would have to keep growing and learning and like doing life, but like on a higher plane.
See, I feel like we already are in heaven right now, and we can determine our fate of whether it's going to become hell or heaven based off our actions. So if we decide to be a good person, we lead a really great life, then we've created heaven for ourselves.
I see what you're saying. I kind of disagree, because I'm like, in heaven, right? I feel like in heaven, like here, it can't be heaven, because here there's so much death. There's so much like evil. You know what I'm saying? I feel like heaven would be an absence of that. But that's not to say though, like that in spite of there being the evil here, there's still obviously good. There's still obviously like, you know, the positive. So I see like how like that can be like a heaven on earth. But I feel like in the truest sense of the word, like heaven would be devoid of like death. There'll be like no sickness. There'll be no like hunger. There'll be no like wars. You could probably go into a lion and pet a lion.
You want to pet a lion?
I do want to pet a lion, actually.
I want to ride a lion.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, like as a horse.
Yeah, can you imagine like sitting on a lion and having 2 more lions on like a chain?
Or standing on them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Lion shoes.
Yeah, that would be crazy. I might do that for a music video one day.
That could be cool.
Stay tuned.
What song would it be?
You know, I don't know, but it would have to be like a crazy song. You can't be like standing on a lion on a slow song. But maybe you can.
That would be cool. See, the thing is, paradox works really well in music.
Yeah. See the contrast.
Being that complete opposite. I've noticed that because on beats that I would think that were like real hard, someone coming in real soft, and it's like, damn, that's actually sick. Because it's so real. Like you're so chill about this destructive beat.
Facts. That's real. It's like the contrast there, like different textures. That's real. Yeah, so it'll probably be a crazy, I know it'll be a crazy song.
Well, what is your song writing process like?
What's my songwriting process like?
Or do you write?
I do write. Usually, I would kind of like hum or like freestyle like a melody, and then I'll go back and listen and put words to it. Sometimes the words just come and I don't even have to like put words to it. I just write the words, or like I punch in, so I just say one word and then think of something and then do it again, and then, you know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I just sit down, listen to the beat, type it on my phone, and then record. So it's really different for each song. Like I attack each song differently.
Like when you get inspired, is it just kind of like a wave and you're just like trying to capture it, or do you know how to get yourself into the creative mood?
Honestly, I would say it's the beat that kind of speaks to me. Like before, I used to wait for like waves of creativity, but like now it's gotten to the point where it's like if I hear like a good beat, I could make a great song. So it's really just like if the beat speaks to me, I could do something. Yeah,
I see. That's sick. So what do you look for in a beat?
What do I look for in a beat? Honestly, I want to be moved emotionally by the beat. Like if I hear the beat, I must have like a reaction to the beat or like
a chemical reaction.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, transport me somewhere or like make me think of something or just maybe scrunch up my face. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So was music part of your entire life?
You know, bits and pieces. I mean, like I guess like I was on like a choir like when I was like younger.
Were you and Clark in the same choir?
Nah, I was in Africa actually. I was in Ghana, West Africa.
Oh, that's where you were raised?
Yeah, that's where I was raised. I was born in Tacoma Park, but I was raised in Ghana, West Africa.
They were like, quick, we need to take him to Ghana.
Yo, honestly, I'm glad they did because I feel like it made me like a down to earth, well rounded person.
You were the kid that Ghana needed.
You know, hey, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he said it, I didn't say it. Yeah, I did like some choir like stuff in like Ghana, but it wasn't really like serious. Like I wasn't like, oh, like I want to be like an artist. You know what I'm saying? It kind of really started like I was working this job and I had a lot of free time, so I just sit there and just write raps on my phone and just record it on my phone just to kill time.
Yeah.
And then it was like, dang, I actually want to make a song. So like, and then I met John and I started.
In Ghana?
No, I met John. This is like fast forward to like here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
When was that?
Yeah, this was maybe like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Like 5, 6 years ago. Yeah, then I met John. We actually had the same like C++ class, sex programming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah.
The computer
Computer
programming.
programming.
Oh, that's cool.
So I was like, yo, we should do something.
Mm-hmm.
So I started pulling up to his place to record. And then COVID hit. And then I started recording myself because I couldn't go over to his place anymore. And then, yeah, man, it's just kind of been from there. But I didn't really grow up making music.
Interesting. So yeah, you've been recording music for about 6 years or so.
Yeah, I'll say like 6 years, but like I started taking it seriously maybe like 3 years.
Okay. By serious, what does that mean?
It's like I want this as a career, and just like I just record songs just for fun. Like I'll try to actually make a living off this.
I hope people can hear this because you're so.
It's too.
You're like this.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is it still too low?
Yeah, that's better.
That's better.
Yeah.
Alright, bad.
You know, I mean, I can work by magic on making you sound louder, but it's just like, let me a pretty girl, let me whisper.
Yeah. Not bad, man.
Yeah. Well, I thought you're Aquaman.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I wear many hats. I ain't gonna lie, like, yeah, if you have like Bruce Wayne money, you could be whatever the heck you wanna be.
What would you want to do and be if you had Bruce Wayne money?
Wow.
Billions of dollars.
Billions. See, I feel like, because I'm like, after you buy everything you ever wanted, after you buy everybody around you everything they wanted, and your life is good, you've been everywhere, you have diamonds, you have gold, you have houses, you have cars. At that point, the only thing left to do is just, I guess, help people, because it's like, you done bought everything.
I mean, I feel like you need to, do something for your life. It's like, if you just had all the money and you weren't working for it, where's the reward to your... A lot of our efforts are rewarded with either financial or, emotional.
Right.
And if you are so numb from doing things like giving so much money away and whatever, like eventually you just don't care about. It's hard to care about anything because you're just like, hey, you know, like where's your ambition if you already, like, in a way have so much? You have everything.
I don't mean to even cut you off. I'm sorry, but I think that's why like some rappers get to a certain level of like fame and like acclaim, and they got so much money, and their music starts sounding bad. It's because like like you achieved everything you wanted, and now like there's almost no drive anymore. Like,
what would you say is like that?
Wow. Oh,
yeah,
man.
call him out right now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I hope this doesn't come back to bite me in like.
Well, you could just say right now, though, you know, like, you could say, hey, you know, I don't want this affecting my work relationships,
man.
but this is what I think.
You know, guys.
Right
Oh man, who's like that, man? Oh, damn, this is gonna sound so bad, but I want to say like Little Uzi.
What?
Like, I feel like if I'm looking at like Love is Rage 2 and like A Perfect Love Take, Love is Rage, like, you know what I'm saying? All his earlier stuff, they were so different, unique. You know what I'm saying? Many. But like now it's like it's not anymore. He's not even doing that same style anymore.
Well, he kind of came out with what, I Wanna Rock?
Yeah, I Wanna Rock. I think I Wanna Rock is a cool song, and it's a good song. It's a great song.
It stands out in its own way.
It does, but it's like, it's more so like hopping on a trend that was already there, whereas Uzi used to be the trend. It's like nobody was doing the whole like Chef Boyardee type vibe with like the accordions, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Even there was even an interview where he was talking about the song, like making songs, and he was like, guys, like, I'm trying. I've never not been trying. You know what I'm saying? He knows.
Well, how does he top himself? Like, how does he make it better and better if he just is excelling at such a high level?
You know, I think like and I think Drake is a great example of this, like I think the key to longevity is like knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? Because like I think like a lot of artists like lose themselves, and then in losing themselves they lose the sound that they had. Because then like if you become somebody else, that person you become has a sound, and if it's not the original sound, people are not going to relate with it because it's something fake.
Well, people do change, but maybe it's the fact that there's too many people in their ear that's changing their
or maybe it's like a lack of people in the ear. Because like I feel like, for example, right, like Uzi came out, he was with Don Cannon, and they helped him curate that sound. But like I think like when he left them, like his sound changed. And I don't want to necessarily say like it changed for the worse, but it did a little bit. Like I think Drake, like he was with Lil Wayne, but like the same people that Drake's been making music with is the same people that's still with him now. He's still with 40, like, you know what I'm saying? He's still with like the same people that's in his circle that he came up with. Yeah, so it's like his sound has evolved over like a span of 10 plus years because it's the same people. It's the same people that helped start the sound that are still there working on the sound. It's like once you start a sound and then you change the people that help you make that sound, you're not going to be able to do it no more. Can you imagine if Travis Scott is like, you know what, Mike Dean, I don't want to work with you no more. I'm going to go work with somebody else. He's not going to sound like Travis Scott.
That's true, but like I think that there is part of being an artist is evolving. And not just, it's like once you've already done a certain sound, it's like how fulfilling can that be to do something similar over and over again?
It's like you don't even have to do it similar, but I think like there's a way that like there's a certain way to evolve. Like you can evolve the right way, you can evolve the wrong way. You know, or I should say like,
how can you evolve the wrong way?
Because evolution, right, is like the way I interpret it is basically the bettering of something. Like as
becoming more efficient.
Yeah, becoming more efficient, aging well as time goes on, right? But like let's say we started a label or something. We started a label. The label is growing. and we have a vision for the label. So we're executing. The vision is growing. It's expanding, and then I leave you and go find somebody that has no idea what the original vision was and where we're going. He just seen it all like, yeah, it's big at this point, and I want to be a part of it. And I'm like, oh, well, I will go with him.
Well, okay, so what is our label called?
He said, what's our label called?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a great question.
Is it like a weird name, or would it be like a professional name, like Proper Records or something like that? Or
I lucky with one is something that rolls off the tongue, something that's
like ACQUAAH Sandpaper.
That's hilarious.
Or Robocon.
Robocon.
But that's part of like your expertise as a scientist of the game.
Oh man, science! Oh shucks.
Yeah, you're a practitioner, so it's like I'm putting you on the spot, but you gotta. That's the muscle you gotta be able to flex.
You're deep. Yeah. Shoot, man.
Come up with 3 names right now. Just like don't even think about it. Like
don't think about it. Well, first one that comes to my mind is
Domino's Brain.
Okay. Oh shoot, Acquaaah.
Yeah. Okay. No. All right.
Acquaaah. Shoot. Rey Mysterio Records.
That's kind of sick. I like that.
What I'm saying? Right On.
Boom.
You know
okay.
Right On.
The bus.
You know what I'm saying?
And he just reinvented the bus ride.
Or like Save the Game Records. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's a game? You think it's a game.
Oh man.
What's your tag? Do you have a tag?
I don't have a tag. I'm actually still like I try like when it comes to like tags and like stuff like that, like I kind of want it to just come like organically, because I feel like if I try to like brainstorm and stuff, it's not gonna be like as cool. Cause like even like all my previous rap names that I went by.
Oh, what were they?
I used to go by like J2 Trail, and then where did I change it to?
We had someone on the podcast whose name was 2 Trill.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Look at that. That would have not been good. Imagine,
Wayne.
Yeah, imagine you go to like a showcase and they're like introducing J2 Trail and then introducing 2 Trail.
It's real Trill.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Introducing Jay. I'm like, damn, bro, we all got the same name there.
That's pretty much where the rap names are going nowadays, with the Lils and the X's and the Nas.
You know what I'm saying?
It'll be like, next person will be the Little Nas XX.
You know, bro, they just keep it going. So I'm like,
Well, why even use the same name as someone else? Like,
so why use the same name?
Yeah, like
Little Dirk. And there's a fake Little Dirk.
Yeah, I seen his face.
And I'm like, yo, like, nah, this guy makes a living off of being like
A celebrity impersonator.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, these days I think people just do anything just for
some attention, really.
Yeah.
And then it's like that's all you're known for.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting paid like $5K just to show up.
No, pretty much, and just be somebody else. But I'm like, yo,
He's someone he's not.
Yeah.
That's like, so weird. What would be like?
Yeah.
He's trying to be like dirt. Just like,
you know what I'm saying?
I get paid $5K to do this.
And it's like, yo, like, and he'll probably brag like, yeah, at least I'm making money, and he is making money. But I think it's like honestly, it's a lack of self-respect.
There's a line. I think part of it's a performance art. You know, like being able to be a persona of someone else that you're not. It's like acting.
Yeah, but like acting, I feel like it is acting, but it's different. Cause like,
and you're making money off of it, so that's even better. If you can make money off of doing something that you were just given with because you were born with it. I mean, that doesn't sound like a terrible idea.
See, I feel like in that case, you might as well just pursue acting, because like then if you're impersonating, let's say like I'm impersonating Drake, right? And I'm like, I'm the fake Drake or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm basically hijacking what he did and making money off his platform without putting in any work. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I can't
true.
really like say like, oh yeah, like I respect you.
I got you. I sided with you after that. What you just said.
Yeah.
Because you're right. You're slacking.
No, serious. Like, I mean, good hustle because you're making money, but like you're making it off of somebody else's work, and that's not.
Yeah, do something like that.
Yeah,
you
like,
believe in because
and
putting
you
your effort into it.
probably make money too if you're making money off of somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking like there's so many ways to hustle nowadays, and we just it's like you could really make money doing almost anything.
Facts, bro. You really just gotta like think of a plan and execute. And even you said that's motivated me to think of like ways to like make bread. Cause yeah, there's a lot of ways to make money these days. Like you can play video games and make money. You know what I'm saying? You could just
Eat food while being recorded and upload that, and that's you make money out of that.
No, seriously. And even some people, they don't even show their face. They just have a YouTube page. And they just like post chopped up content of other people's content.
Oh yeah.
And it's automated and they make money from it.
Yeah. What if we posted posters?
What?
It just sounded cool in my mind. It's just I don't know if you ever had to do that. You ever had to do like science projects growing up?
You know,
Like we had to write a thesis.
I did. Actually, not really. When I was growing up now in Ghana, I didn't have to do that. And maybe I had to I took exams a lot. It was more so exams.
A lot of testing. What kind of tests are they? Like, are they physical tests? Did you guys have the pacer test?
No, it was a pacer test.
That's where they tested your fitness every month or so, just to make sure you're at the fitness level.
Oh, seriously?
You graded off of your fitness.
No way.
Yeah, that was a thing.
That was a thing?
Yeah, that was a whole thing.
Dang.
I loved it because it was like my time to like see how many sit-ups I could do.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, we never did that. I mean, we had like PE where we like played soccer most of the time or play like ping pong and stuff like that, but we never did that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that sounds nuts.
Yeah, did you guys play field hockey or lacrosse?
Nah, like in Africa, the number one is like soccer. And then like,
oh, that's cool.
They'll play like basketball, rugby, but like predominantly it's like soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. You were on the soccer team?
You said, was I on the soccer team? Yeah, I was on the soccer team. It was like it was fun. I actually miss playing soccer a lot.
Yeah, man. You had 2 songs you wanted to debut.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Actually, I got a project coming out in March, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a Afrobeat / hip hop record. Side A, side B, side A Afro, side B hip hop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The same that I'm debuting. The first one is called Gentility, and I guess gentility pretty much just means like how you carry yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Your aura, as John Clark would say, your swag, your preeminence.
So let's hear it. What's the name of the song?
It's called Gentility.
All right.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Hey.
Soft life on a regular, more life on a regular. Them they hate you, they bust up their medulla. D&D, I go turn off my cellular. Spray them money like all night, oh. Spend them money like all night, oh. I go give you the world, baby, hold tight, oh. Baby, hold tight, oh. Angeli, Lily. Tell me, say she they feeling me. Hey, but man get all the ability. Then they respect my gentility. All around in the vicinity, they know say we shut down the whole community. No, they wait that they take all opportunity. All my brothers assemble, yeah, in unity. Hold on, hey, when you see me for street, no, they whine me as I be, oh. Many men in my vicinity, gonna hide the army, oh. Hey, they say that I'm pumper cause I'm up, but I know they don't like me, oh. Only job will go judge me, oh. Give them back to the kingdom come. Give them pressure to heaven call me. More money past your daddy's pension. Offer you, baby, do not mention. Give them back to the kingdom come. Feeling like I'm the chosen one. More money past your daddy's pension. Offer you, baby, do not mention. Angeli. Tell me, say she they feeling me. Hey, but man get all the ability. Then they respect my gentility. All around in the vicinity, they know say we shut down the whole community. No, they wait that they take all opportunity. All my brothers assemble, yeah, in unity. When you see me for street, no they whine me as I be, oh. Many men in my vicinity gonna hide that I'm me, oh. Hey, they say that I'm pompon cause I'm up, but I know they don't like me, oh. Only Jah will go judge me, oh. Only Jah will it. Hey, hold on. Slide freestyle, hold on. Hey. Hold on. I go spray you the money, oh. Many girls they come looking for me, oh. Then they want to, they chop on my money. Baby girl, is your love that I'm wanting. 110. Show me love 110. Girl, this your body making my one sing. Love with the boost engine. Hold on. 110. Show me love 110. Girl, this your body making my one sing. Love with the boost engine. Hold on. Yeah.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
It came out of nowhere. Yeah, that was sick, dude.
Thank you, man.
Dude, that's a burner. Like it just like it's slow. You know, Burner Boy.
Yeah.
That's dope, man.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
guys gotta collab.
It's coming. It's
Yeah.
coming. I'm saying that right now. It's coming.
That was sick, man.
3 years.
I didn't expect. You said 3 years.
Yeah.
Now make it sooner than that, man. You're ready.
You know
You're
what?
ready.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready. It's a matter of
He's gonna see
timing.
this. He's gonna be like, "That's the guy I'm
You
gonna
know
work
what I'm
with."
saying? Burner Boy, if you see this, let's work. You know what I'm saying? Rama, holla at your boy.
Is Burner also from Guinea? Guinea? What?
No, Ghana.
Ghana.
But nah, he's from Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
It's like next door neighbors. Like,
Mm.
literally, like the next country over.
I got you, cause that's kind of you guys have the similar sound.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Is that where you got your sound from?
A lot of my inspiration, yeah, I would say it's like from like Nigerian artists. Like I mostly listen to them.
Like who?
Like Burna Boy, Wizkid, Rema, this guy called Omale, this guy called Joe Boy, Oxlade, like all the Nigerian guys, man. Like I think they're doing like a phenomenal job.
Yeah, sick. Awesome, man. Let's hear the second one.
What's the second?
Yeah, let's hear
You know,
it.
this is a stark contrast. This sounds like Illuminati music.
Okay. That's the name of our record label.
The song's called Hush. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. You running your mouth while we was running from 12. I stopped rapping for them, put me on the shelf. Yeah, I've been the man ever since I was 12. I did plenty sinning, I ain't never gonna hell. Pack it up and sell it, ship it through the mail. I'm at JC, what that mean? I'm never gonna fail.
Playing with the bands feel like big time. Playing with the bands feel like big time.
Hey, I'm not in a hurry, I'm not in a rush. I've been in the field every day like I'm Russ. She see that I'm up, now she want me as a crush. We go back for band, feel like big time rush.
Playing with the bands feel like big time. Playing with the bands feel like big time.
Pack it up and sell it, ship it through the mail. I'm at JC, what that mean? I'm never gonna fail. You running your mouth while we was running from 12. I stopped rapping for them, put me on the shelf. Yeah, I've been the man ever since I was 12. I did plenty sinning, I ain't never gonna hell.
Playing with the bands feel like big time. Playing with the bands feel like big time.
Hey, hold on. Pack it up and sell it, ship it through the. Hey, pack it up and sell it, ship it through the mail. I'm at JC, whatever.
I feel like this song could be like at a library.
Yeah.
That was sick,
Oh
man.
man, I'm making
You
a
could be-
librarian
you
quit
could-
her job.
Yeah, you like hush.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, I like that.
They're gonna be on a project. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be performing the project at the show March 22nd, 23rd, whatever the Saturday is that day. So
That'd be dope, man.
yeah, come out.
I want to, man.
Pull up.
Can you give me some backstage passes?
Yeah, man. I got
I'll
you.
be back there.
At the pie shop.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, pull up.
Oh, maybe I'll have like a pod on the road. And just,
Oh, that'd be
do a
crazy,
whole
bro.
podcast with all
Yeah.
the artists out there.
That'd be crazy. Yo, do that. That's a great idea.
Yeah, just bring the mics and then just have
It's
it
like
set up.
a
We just have some.
podcast in the green room.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that's a spectacular idea.
Let's do it, dude. I'm gonna call the podcast. It'll be the producer pod green room.
Yeah, that would be a great idea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll get all the artists in there. We'll get John Clark in there. We'll get everybody in there. Have a podcast. Would it be like a group podcast?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do it.
Fantastic.
Let's do it. March.
Yeah.
Tell me the time,
got you.
and then I'll just bring the stuff.
Yeah, like once we lock in the venue, we should be like pretty soon. I'll send you the info.
Cool.
Yeah, right.
That'd be sick.
That'd be fantastic.
I'll try to get 4 mics,
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
and whoever else wants to join, we can have that. We can make it happen. Your part got cut off with the other camera,
Yeah.
but I mean, there's no recreating anything.
Facts. Shoot, to the people, you know what I'm saying? You can find me on Instagram at Acquaaah, ACQUAAH_. Same thing on TikTok, ACQUAAH_. You can find me on YouTube, Google Play Music, Spotify, Apple Music, Acquaaah, ACQUAAH. You know what I'm saying?
You know, eventually we're gonna have our own bitcoins.
Yeah. Facts.
You know, like we're not gonna be subscribing to the government's form of currency.
Facts.
I think eventually we'll have our independent currency.
I agree. Hey, y'all getting that Acquaaah altcoin?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
Acquaaah
saying?
coin.
Put it in your wallet.
Lunch,
there.
lunch,
Yeah.
money, lunch. Why not putting your music behind your own personal paywall? Because it's like we're always saying like stream it on Spotify.
That's
But
right.
like, why?
You know, I think, cause right now, like that's what everybody is.
The main-
Yeah, that's what everybody is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like, creating your own, it only works when you have like
A fan base.
yeah, and like leverage enough to pull people. Like,
I guess you could put all your music on there, and then if you want to, you put the music videos and exclusive music, the ones that like you don't post. Say if you do an album, you release an album with 9 songs on Spotify, but you have 12 on the exclusive.
You know, that's crazy.
paywall.
Like Jay-Z and Kanye and Beyonce used to do that. They used to only drop music on Tidal.
That was their platform.
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah, so it's like you have to listen to it on their platform. You know, so that was genius actually till he sold Tidal.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, I think he sold it to Twitter.
For real?
I
The
might,
Elon Musk?
not Elon. Was it Jack Dorsey? Who's
Jack Daniels?
Nah. Some kind of Jack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Jack Clark.
You know what I'm saying? Jack Clark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I think if you have like right now, if Drake was like, yo, I'm starting a platform, I'm pulling my music off of all these web places, you can really find my music here. He would make a lot of money.
He would.
He would make a ton of money.
Dude, I'm worried that in like 5 minutes you'll be just like glued into this couch. Like you'll be just so
I'm really comfortable. It's like I'm extremely comfortable. Cozy vibes.
That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, I mean these artists, huge artists have that leverage now. They got that notoriety. That name is so big. They could do
Yeah.
whatever, and like people would know about it.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, that's the.
Even if they didn't televise it, they didn't have to talk about it.
Yeah, you don't even gotta talk about it, man. Like, yeah, so that's the type of vibe we trying to be on, man. You know what I'm saying? Create a platform for myself, for others, help others.
You think about doing that?
Well, like, start like my own platform.
Like of like lunch ladies. In the cafeteria,
Oh, like lunch?
like a like a cafe platform.
Like a restaurant?
You think about doing a cafe?
Honestly, I would do a coffee. I was about to say.
A coffee.
A coffee.
Coffee, I decide.
A coffee.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Let's dance.
Let's dance in the moonlight.
Yeah.
For a night.
Tonight's the night that I fall for you.
You that fall for you.
Yeah. Over again. That's it. Don't let me change my mind.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I would start a cafe. Actually, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that I want to execute, but because of lack of like leverage and finances, I haven't. But guys, like once this music thing is like, y'all gonna see, man. It's gonna
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
up in
Yeah, up in here. But I feel like, would you bring Ghana? It's called Ghana, right?
Yeah.
Ghana food to America?
Yeah, it's already here.
But like, it's not mainstream, is it?
You're right. It's not like super mainstream, but like, yeah, it's there. I would. Yeah, Ghanaian food is definitely top
What is it called?
tier. Ghanaian.
Ghanaian.
Yeah, it's definitely top tier.
What kind of food?
So it's like they have like jollof, which is basically like a rice dish. Like you know how like they kind of have like Mexican rice. It's not really quite so Mexican rice. Like rice cooked in like a tomato based sauce.
I love that.
Yeah, with like meat and like salad and like this black pepper sauce. It's phenomenal.
Dude, that's like the perfect mix of like an advertisement where you rap about the food, and then you say, you know, come to the restaurant, because that's all like restaurants are really fueled off of like advertisements and like being able to like remember that restaurant. Like the food, obviously, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, but you need a solid jingle, like a pop,
Lunch.
Hey,
That's all it needs to be.
don't
Man.
steal it. It's copyrighted.
Dude.
Lunch.
Lunch.
Ghanaian.
Ganea. Lunch. Yeah. You got a hunch for lunch? Come to Ganea cuisine.
Yeah.
At the cafe.
It'll change your life.
Ganea
I
cafe.
guarantee.
Yeah. That would be pretty decent. You have folks down here? Your parents are?
Yeah, my mom is here. My dad is in London. He goes between London and Ghana.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You go to London?
I've been in London. It's kind of like New York. It reminds me of New York.
Just more knives?
Yeah, just more knives and muskets.
And tea and biscuits?
And tea and crumpets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In London, at the park, at high noon.
Oh, really?
I'm playing.
Oh, you hang out in London?
Huh?
You hung out in London?
Yeah, I was there for last summer. Maybe like a week or two.
Yeah. Anything you would avoid in London?
Anything I will avoid in London? Avoid the subway, because my first time on the subway, first time ever in London, some guy hopped off the subway with a bloody nose because he was fighting somebody and they had to call the cops. That was my first experience in London, so y'all need to get it together.
Yeah, it can be dangerous, especially Liverpool. I've heard some.
Sure, it very well might be, man. It's like I low-key don't, like, London was way dirtier than I imagined it to be. There's some parts of it, like London, that's real, like the area around, like maybe like Hyde Park and stuff like that. It was really nice. I like that area. There were like Bentleys and Rolls Royces everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna find that in every country. It's crazy that England is a country.
Yeah. Yeah, I was walking through the park, man, you know, like Hyde Park. I think it used to belong to like the royal family, but now everybody can go there. I'm like, though, like you got used to own all of this. It's huge.
Really?
It's massive. Like, I'm like, yo, this used to be your vacation home. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, they just inherited it.
Yeah, it's like, man, like, that's crazy.
We just let them have it.
Pretty much, shoot.
That's another thing is like when you like own land, that's like a big thing.
It is.
You have your own plot of land. You can do whatever you want on it.
Yeah.
For the most part.
You gotta buy land, man. You gotta buy a lot of land.
In Arizona.
In Arizona? Why
I mean, buy it like somewhere where like you have some space.
That's real. That's real. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Like Georgia, probably Oklahoma. What's we been going?
I don't even know, bro. Like, I never heard nobody.
I bet you there's some of the best artists in Oklahoma. We don't even know it.
You know, there very much well could be, you know what I'm saying?
But anyway, thank you guys for watching and support the producer pod and
You know
watch
what
the
I'm
pod
saying?
After Dark.
Tap in
Yeah, catch you guys on the next one.
on the flip side.
Flippity flip.